Alright, it is still Monday night, so you know what that means. We've got one more edition of Mud Mule TV coming your way. We are live on Bobith TV via YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Run Watch Your Brung series. Got 10 tracks, 8 cars to choose from. Each car must be run at least once on each track, and each car must be run at least once during the season, with 2 cars being able to run twice. Dealer's choice as to what you run twice. We're seeing a few midgets, wingless sprints possibly, I guess, out there. Wingless sprints, I think they are, Bob, not midgets. Wonder if we'll see any micros or anything like that, but number of cars out there getting their qualifying fix on. Dawson Potter continuing his run, 13.042, gets him into second place on qualifying. Wayne Bridges, 12.932, will get him into pole. Looks like James Scruggs there, 1.33, I believe. 12, oh, he's dropped out, yeah, 13.133, a lot of 12.9 starting to come through. Tom Land, Wayne Bridges, Cody B. McDonald, Dawson Potter. Tom Land, 12.204. That is a quick time. Everyone looks like they're wingless sprints and things like that, so this should be interesting. I think I see a couple of modifieds out there, maybe Michael Muniz and I believe James Scruggs. So I think I worked out one of the signs of getting old and having to admit it. And I believe it's when you're addicted to multivitamin slash hydration drinks, you know, the little pills like your hydrolytes, your Baroccas, etc. Yeah, kind of addicted to those at the moment. They're really nice. All right, looks like a lot of the cars coming through with qualifying. Seems like the same amount of cars as we had with the Waynesville Modified Series. Tom Land, our pole position, our quick time, 12.204. John Bennett, 12.661. Wayne Bridges, 12.932 in fourth. Cody B. McDonald, 12.957. 12.959. Travis McDonald, Cody's brother, right behind him. Dawson Potter is there as well, 12.969, just 100ths of a second behind Travis. Michael Muniz, 13.046, 13.133 for James Scruggs, and Jason Coffey, 13.235. Check the entries. Okay, so we do have Christopher Sandridge again, but not sure if he'll be able to race or not. I just realised my Mud Mule logo has not been on the screen for a while. There we go. Now that's much prettier. We've got about a minute and a half to go before we officially wrap up qualifying. So if there's any guys sort of joining it now, bibbity bobbity bobbeth, it's Griffity Groffity Griff. How are you, my friend? Griff the Merciless has a great recipe for steamed hams. They're just like the fast food joint up the road, but he makes them himself. Steamed hams are beautiful. Good, man, good. It's going real good. Daylight savings in the States, so all of my broadcasts are an hour earlier, so that has been an adjustment. But other than that, nah, it's good, man, it's good. Alright, so we see there, Heat 1. We've got Tom Land in a winged sprint car. Looks like we've got some wingless sprints there and a modified car of some form. Wayne Bridges and Tom Land on that front row. Michael Muniz and Travis McDonald, second row. Third row. Jason Cobb. Look, I didn't want to call you out on that because, I mean, they are obviously grilled, but, you know, you did say it was an old family recipe, so who am I to disagree? Would have also liked to have seen the Aurora Borealis, but all right, we're off and racing. Tom the Missile Land off to a great start. Michael Moniz also, Travis McDonald, Wayne Bridges, Jason Coffey. Oh, it looks like there's a bit of contact there between two of the wingless sprints. Wayne Bridges, Jason Coffey. It's going to keep it green though. We'll keep it going. 4 to go and 3 to go. Sorry, in this heat race. 3. I would put Griff up against any Simpsons expert in the world, Matt Groening included, and would bet that Griff has a better Simpsons knowledge than anyone else in the world, because this man knows it all. And one of his many quality traits. 1 to go. Tom the Missile Land coming up on Jason Coffey. We don't often see a lap car in heat racing, but we almost did here as Tom Land gets the checkered flag and wins heat 1. Michael Moniz, Travis McDonald, 2nd and 3rd. Wayne Bridges, Jason Coffey, 4th and I'm sure if I get to know you a little bit more, I mean, I've known you for over a decade now. I'm sure if I take the time to get to know you, you've probably got some other somewhat decent qualities, but yeah, definitely the Simpsons is why we keep you around. All right, heat 2. Once again, a couple of wingless sprints. One looks like a midget. There, that looks like that might be Cody B. McDonald. Oh no, Cody B. McDonald. John Bennett, he's in the wingless sprint on the pole position. Like we've got another one there. Then the modified, the 28 car of James Scruggs. Dawson Potter. No, Christopher Standridge. Oh, there he is. He's in a sprint car as well. Not quite a decade. Feels like it's been a decade. Surely it's been a decade. He's 17, 20. Oh, wow. It's only 6-7 years. Feels like a decade. Alright, we're off and racing. John Bennett in the wingless sprint, off to a great start. Looks like we've got a midget back there behind him, as well as another wingless sprint, then an actual sprint car, a modified. We've found that the modifieds are insane, but not competition to the sprint cars and their different forms. Unfortunately, sometimes I know someone I've never met. Yeah, definitely is, man. Definitely is. One day we'll get you. You look, travels to South Africa, but won't come to Australia. I suppose I've got to promise to sleep with you first, don't I? Okay, look, if Shrubs won't, I'll take one for the team. As we get 2 to go. Come around 1 and 2 down that backstretch for the second last time. It's John Bennett and Christopher Standridge. Winged sprint car versus wingless sprint. The wingless sprint with 1 lap to go seems to have the advantage, but Chris is going to move up high. Can he get the momentum run into 3 and 4 and get past Chris? John, he's going to come down low. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there. Just a little how's your father. High five from Chris Standridge as he takes the win. Spoilers. That's not a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Oh, I don't know if I linked it. I was meant to send you a clip. I was watching the wrestling the other day, and there's this Australian chick who was going to get revenge on someone, and she threatened to stab them. And she pulled out a giant ladle spoon, and someone was like, "That's not a knife, that's a spoon." And she's like, see, you've played knifey spoony before. Dude, I lost my shit. Alright, 35 lap feature race. Top 5 will go to the back. So we're going to wait for them all to sort of reshuffle. Looks like Dawson Potter's going to get his second run on the front row. Maybe I did send it? Cool, I'm glad I did. Because, boobs and Simpsons references, two of my favourite things. These are a few of my favourite things. Boobs moves, spoons, and wrestling. Oh my. Tom Land, Dawson, Potter, front row. Michael Menes, James Scruggs, second row, third row. Wayne Bridges and Travis McDonald. Fourth row is going to be Jason Coffey and Cody B. McDonald, Christopher Standridge and John Bennett. On that fifth and final row, we've got wing sprint cars, we've got wingless sprint cars, we've got some modifieds, we've got a midget or two. This is going to be quite the run. Watch your Brung Series race as we get going. Looks like the 30 right up below the 91. The 91 not able to fire as quickly as he wanted. Dawson Potter, though, is our lead midget. Or is that a wingless sprint? It's hard to tell. I honestly can't tell, to be honest. Don't. Oh, there we go. Caution. Anytime Lolly tries to use come on, to have it to say an English name, it's Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett or Benjamin Slattery. Alright, looks like the one. Speaking of Mr. Bennett, seems he was the reason for that caution. Let's see if we can see what happened. Oh, a little bit of contact between John and Chris in the 22 there. I joke that that was revenge for the heat race, but no, it was just a racing deal. These guys all very friendly, no one malicious in intent. Right, front row, it's going to be Tom Land as we get this one back underway. Dawson Potter and Michael Menes will be on that row behind him. Then James Scruggs and Cody B. McDonald. I was about to be Cody McDonald B then. Travis McDonald, Cody's brother, there behind him on the, alongside him on that third row. Fourth row, Wayne Bridges and Jason Coffey, John Gordon Bennett, and Christopher Standridge in on that fifth row. In ninth and 10th, we are racing. Another name you say that sounds similar to a name I know, but I can't remember which one. I say a lot of names. Alright, that race sound maybe a little hot. No, I feel like it's okay. It doesn't look like it's overriding my voice levels too much. Tom the Missile Land showing why he is called the Missile. He is out of here. Got his sights set on his target and he is making his way there. Lap 9 of 35 underway. Back there in second place, Dawson Potter, Michael Menes battling it out with Cody B. McDonald for third and fourth. John Bennett's got himself back up into fifth. James Scruggs, Christopher Standridge, 6th and 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Travis McDonald, pardon me, Jason Coffey and Wayne Bridges. Oh, Trevor McDonald. The only aging news presenter I like out of the UK is Jon Snow. Not the he knows nothing Jon Snow, but the middle-aged, old-age presenter guy, news guy. Alright, I've got a bit of a pack of cars right here. Our race leader is the 91. He's coming down that backstretch, but on our screens, Dawson Potter, second place. Oh, there has been a significant crash there. The 028, the 30, the 1, the 22, all coming together to bring out our second caution. So it's going to be Tom Land, Dawson Potter, Cody B. McDonald, Michael Menes, James Scruggs, Jason Coffey, Wayne Bridges, John Bennett, and Christopher Standridge. Terry Woke. No, I hate Christian Guru Murthy. Hang on, let me just make sure that is the right guy, Christian. If it is, yeah, he's a dick. That Robert Downey Jr. interview, I think, is probably the best one. To reference of his, where it's like, ask him about the movie, don't use it as an excuse to talk about his father and drugs and shit. Oh, that's quite the hairdo Mr. Wogan's got, though. Oh, Rest in peace. But to say that Britain lost their biggest talent, that just meant they hadn't met Sean Locke yet. Tarantino and Robert Downey Jr. I just think his interview skills are shit. He's like a fancy shock jock. Like, you know, he's just Howard Stern in a suit, British accent. Mike Farron, how are you, brother? Welcome. Knuckleheadz iRacing League's run and watch our Brung series. Don't be alarmed, there are a lot of different numbers of cars. This is, as I say, the true Run What You Brung series. You're going to run exactly what you bring to the track. Choice of 8 cars over 10 tracks. 2 tracks will be able to race by the same car twice. Yeah, look, I don't even know what would be the sketch if you wanted to get people into Sean Locke, but I would dare say the carrot in a box is probably the safest one to use. Probably his tamest hilarious moment, or the rematch for the carrot in the box. But yeah, Sean Locke, I was very devastated when he passed. Or his countdown mascots. Yep. When he brought the mini bar out and made like the countdown cocktail from A to Z with all the different alcohols. Yeah, or the mental note card that he brought. The card was going to predict one of the words, and it was a Christmas card to his next door neighbors. That man is freaking hilarious. Alright, looks like we're going to get this one back underway. Front row, Tom Land, Cody B. McDonald, Michael Moniz, Dawson, Potter, John Bennett, James Scruggs, Travis McDonald, Christopher Standridge, Jason Coffey, and Wayne Bridges. But the Michael Moniz in the 30 and the 44, Dawson, Potter, look like they got into each other on takeoff, up into the wall. Yep. It's just, there's absolutely nothing that comes out of that mountain's mouth that wasn't hilarious. Alright, we are 12 to go. This is our 4th caution for the night. Run Watch Your Brung series here at Limaland Motorsports Park. We're in Lima, USA. While they're rolling around the track, the joys of a one-man booth, I'm just going to go quiet for a moment. I will be back in about 30 seconds. Enjoy the pace. And with 6 to go, Tom the Missile Land is on a run. He is out of here. That sprint car absolutely showing the rest of the cars who is boss. There's John Bennett and Christopher Standridge. There's Tom the Missile Land. John Bennett and Christopher Standridge 2nd and 3rd. Looks like Chris has gotten by John Bennett there. 4th is Cody B. McDonald. James Scruggs 5th. Then we've got Travis McDonald, Dawson Potter, Jess Coffey, Wayne Bridges. Michael Moniz unfortunately has retired. He will finish in a 10th spot. Alright, and with just 2 and a bit to go. We're going to jump back up to Tom the Missile Land for his final 2 laps. There he is coming down that backstretch. This man deserves massive props. He has come out here today and just shown the boys how it is done. In the 3 and 4 we go for the last time. He's going to come down Bun. He's going to wave the checkered flag. That will signify a win for Tom the Missile Land. Christopher Standridge second. John Bennett third. Cody B. McDonald's finished fourth. Travis McDonald, his brother, fifth. Sixth, James Scruggs, seventh. Dawson Potter, eighth. Jason Coffey, Wayne Bridges in ninth. And, of course, as advised, 10th, Michael Manise, as they just finish up slamming. Oh, what's this modifier going to hit? Nope, I thought he was going to line someone up. There's John and Tom the Missile Land coming into blows. At least they left it for the end of the race this time. No. Alright, jump up to the Discord when I can find it. There it is. Whoa! Tom the Missile Land, Cody B. McDonald still going at it. That's James Scruggs. Alright, we're just waiting for the boys. Christopher Standridge and Tom the Missile Land. What a night of racing. We do have one more night of racing to go for Knuckleheadz iRacing League. That's tomorrow night, Tuesday night. We will have the second round of the returning Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stock Series. We saw 40 laps at Eldora last week. This week it will be Lanier National Speedway. We've got 4 weeks of racing before our first break. February and Volusia also coming up very soon. All right, doesn't look like we're going to get a chat to Chris because I do know that usually Tuesday nights he has to run away. Thanks for the like, Mike and Mike. We got a mic check there. But I know that he has other races he needs to get to. Sometimes I believe Tuesday nights was one of them. We'll just wait and see if Tom Land is going to drop down for an interview. How are we looking? All right, that looks like the boys might not be available for interviews today. All right, look, we'll see. Looks like there are, unfortunately, time constraints. No interviews for this evening, so that will wrap up our broadcast of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Monday night double header. We started off the night with the Waynesville Big Block Modified Tour, and we will finish up the night with the Run Watcher Brung series, both exclusively live on Mudmule TV, Bobith TV on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Join us tomorrow night for the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks, and then Wednesday night for the Senior Circuit NASCAR Cup Cars. And then Friday night Australian for the Australian NASCAR E-Series Friday night trucks, powered by Beat the Dark. Mental health matters. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for coming out and watching. Oh no, we do have Tom in the booth, so we'll jump up. Doing our little wrap up. I thought maybe we weren't going to have time for interviews, but we do have one of my two favorite people in the booth. And oh no, John's gone. Oh, he left before I could make the joke fully. Damn it. All right, we've got Tom the Missile Land hailing from California. Came out in true style tonight, obviously qualifying first in your heat, winning your heat, qualifying first in the feature, not subject this week, will be next week, not subject to the EOL. I guess first question, what type of sprint car was that?
305.
305. Wow. Because I saw a couple of guys in there with the wingless sprints. There would look like there was at least one midget and a couple of modifieds. And that 305 that looked special all night. Like we rarely see a lot of quickness in a first heat race just because of the way the track is. But you were basically, if it was an 8 lap heat race, I believe you would have lapped some of the traffic because it was only six. You caught up to them, but then the feature that was it. You were just out of there and really not interested in battling with any of the other guys second or third. Just got that sprint car out there as fast as possible. Was the plan to run the 305 here tonight and do well, or was the 305 sort of a I have to race this car, let's get it out of the way now type of thing? What was sort of happening going into tonight's race?
It was just to get some points on the board after my poor choice of a midget, not following the rules or not knowing the rules as
Yep.
to how it worked and picking basically the slowest car for Eldora. Um, I wanted to at least get some points and kind of, might be mid pack next week.
Definitely, definitely. Well, that is most certainly the way to maximize your points intake, winning the race in style. Now, it looked like I don't know if it was just the fact that he was also driving a red sprint car or not. And I say this jestingly, obviously, to the audience. The guys here know we only joke, but it looked like Chris took your role in terms of the heavy racing with John Bennett. Did you slip him a little fiver or something and ask him to keep John back there?
No, but seemed like it was every once in a while there was a yellow and those two were together.
They were. There was a. It was funny because, and look, we've watched this enough to know that anything that happens on the track is either in jest, it's joking with each other, or is a racing deal. And there was a moment there towards the end of the heat race where Chris pretty much bullied his way into first place coming out of four. He just had that little bit of extra speed and sort of pushed up in front of John. And John really had no choice but to concede it. And then you could sort of see that playing out throughout the race. Whenever they could, there was just that little what I would call a vehicle high five, just a hey, I'm right here, mate, sort of moment. And it looked like it promoted some really good racing because those two, I know John had to go to the back. I can't remember. I don't believe Chris did, but those two were pretty much side by side wherever they were on the track, and were racing. And yeah, I would definitely say no disrespect to your skills. You definitely were the car out there tonight, but I feel like Chris paved the way for that win by keeping John really occupied. Now, some of the modifieds don't seem to really have that. They have the, I guess, momentum speed, the top speed, but they don't really have the acceleration. Is that sort of going to play into you looking at the schedule and trying to pick? Obviously, you've raced this. Your car at Eldora was pretty much the slowest choice to pick. It looks like the mods can be that type of car. Is that going to come into play where you look and go, all right, I know that this is not going to be a quick car against potential competition, but I've got to get it out of the way. Have you got those tracks sort of lined up in your mind yet?
I do not. I'm when I get on here 10 minutes before and try and figure it out. Trying to put the real race car together. We race Saturday,
Oh, excellent.
so gonna be doing that. So yeah, no, I can't look that far ahead.
No, no. Look, and I spoke to John and a couple of guys last week as well, and it very much seems like it is pretty much split. Either you have mapped it out and sort of have an idea of what you're doing, or it's just figure it out on the night. And I'm like that. I used to come into it going, all right, I got a league race on Wednesday. I better go do some practice on Monday and Tuesday. And I feel like you just overthink it, you overdrive it, and when you get to where the actual race, the track never goes the way that you've been practicing, and it just sort of really, I think throws a spanner in the works. And I think coming out and just going, all right, what does warm up, what does practice have to offer me? What's this track doing here today? I think that's the better sort of idea. But I do think that with two races in the bag, that, yeah, people, you really sort of need to look at what tracks you're the best at, what tracks are you best at in what cars, and trying to match those, or possibly trying to switch those around a bit so that you know that, okay, I can race something a bit lesser on this track because I'm going to do well anyway, or this is a hard track, so I'm going to race this fast car to sort of remove some of that option. So whether that's 10 minutes before practice or whether that's the week before, yeah, I know that a lot of people in the series are doing one or the other, and I know I'd be the same as you. I think I would just treat it as, okay, what haven't I run, what's the track look like, what am I going to run, or have a sneaky look at the entry list and sort of go, what's everyone else running, and
Oh
go
yeah,
from there.
absolutely. Yeah, and that might play a factor of, okay, what's everybody running? How do I run with them against in that car? Am I better, worse? Pick it that way.
Yep, no, definitely, definitely. Well, that is the decision to come next week. I think we're at, where are we next week? Run Watcher Brung is here. So Lima Lanier, 35 lap at Lanier. Then we do have the following week off. So something to think about. Lanier, very much what I would consider a late model track. I imagine we'll see a couple of late models there. But once again, I think some of the guys who predominantly do good there might be able to come down a car, or maybe use limited, or oh no, it's only open wheels, isn't it? Sorry, not late models. It's midgets, sprints, and the mods. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how they handle the next couple of weeks. All right, my man. Well, look, we've got the I was about to say the Wayne's World mods tomorrow, and we don't. That's the Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks tomorrow night. Let's see. You're not up. Actually, you didn't race last week, did you? Are you racing? Oh no, you did. You come fifth. So unfortunately, facing an EOL in that series tomorrow night at Lanier. Look, best of luck with that. Best of luck with everything else you've got going on. Best of luck with the real life stuff on Saturday night. What are you racing? What's the car?
I have no idea.
No, no, no. I mean the real life track.
Oh, it's a lightning sprint. Uh, a midget with a motorcycle engine in it, 1000.
Oh wow! I was just quickly googling it because I've never heard. That's some of the things is had a mate of mine who wasn't not the legends. It's the dwarfs or something they're called.
Oh,
And
right, yeah.
yeah, it was like, and they're such a great looking car. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. 1000 cc from world class. So what sort of what would be a good 1000 cc engine to run? What do you guys generally run? The
We run Kawasaki's,
I was
and
going to say
there's
the
some people that run Suzuki's,
yep.
but we run Kawasaki's. So we won the my son drives, and we won the championship in 22. Last year he got a job at a firehouse, so he was a probationary firefighter. So we couldn't run the whole season, um, but we won 3 races out of the 7 we were able to run. And so this year now we can go run for a championship again. So
Oh,
should be
awesome.
fun.
Awesome, man. Throughout my time doing this broadcasting gig, I've come across a number of guys who do run the real life tracks as well, and I really love to see you guys enjoy the success on the track and on the virtual track as well. So can't wait to catch up with you next time to see how you went. Best of luck with that. We will see you tomorrow night on our screens, though. So we'll wish you best of luck for that one first. But yeah, best of luck and congratulations for everything else you got going on throughout the week.
Alrighty, thanks.
Thank you, Tom. All right, that was Tom, the Missile Land. He finished first here tonight. Now I have to wind up again after doing it for the first time. Yeah, so that that rounds up our double header here tonight. The Waynesville Modified Series, the Run Watcher Brung Series, all part of Knucklehead iRacing League. One more race to go. Roberts Electrical Dirt Street Stocks. That is tomorrow night. Like I said earlier, please follow us on your preferred social platform, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We are Bobbeth TV on all three. This is our Mighty Mule TV Dirt Show. My name is Bob. Thank you so, so much for watching. Love yous all. Peace out. Boy.